Hey there! So I'm going to start this video by just quickly talking about what's actually happening in the video for a little bit because I do have other things to talk about, but I don't want this to be just like some random unrelated voiceover over some like art that's just randomly happening in the background. So for starters, this sketchbook that I'm using is pretty special, right? I actually got it from Harry Potter Land, or as it's officially called, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. When my family took a trip to Orlando, Florida, we went to Universal there, and we spent some time in Harry Potter Land, and there's this shop, I don't know what to call it, it's like kind of a writing themed shop. Like there were quill pens and there were ink wells and what are they called, wax seals and things like that, like stationery kind of things, and there were a lot of notebooks and paper and things like that. And so this sketchbook was one of the things that I found there, and I just thought it was so cool. Like, it's so fancy on the front, it's got the metal like design and everything, and oh man, it's really cool. So basically it's just been sitting around in my room forever since I got back from that. Like, I got it maybe like 6 or 7 months ago. Like, it's actually more like 8. It's been sitting around for so long, and I've been meaning to use it, but just like I was I was held back by this weird little thing where it was just like such a nice sketchbook, and it's like Harry Potter themed, and I just felt like I couldn't use it for anything other than Harry Potter related things, but I don't generally tend to draw a lot of Harry Potter fan art, so it was just like sitting there because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. And finally I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to draw some Harry Potter stuff in the beginning, and then I can use it for whatever else I want to. Like, it's just like I had to get past that first barrier for some reason. So that's what this video is. I just decided to record it because I thought it would be cool. So I start out in the beginning, I did that whole swatch thing just to test my markers out and see what they looked like on the paper, because the paper is actually very yellow. I don't know how noticeable it is in the video because the lighting I have is quite, it's like bluish white, but the paper itself is very yellow, so I needed to test my markers on it to see how they would come out. And then after that I got started on the actual drawings, and I just kind of, it's really simple. I just kind of went through and did each of the main 3 characters, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, just kind of like a testing out their designs and like how I would draw them. And I thought they turned out really nice, and well, I mean, they're just kind of experimental. They're not like these masterpieces or anything, but like they're fun to draw, and I would actually like to draw them again. But anyway, that's kind of the thought process behind what I'm drawing here. So now that I've gotten through that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the channel update portion of this, because I've decided that I'm going to go off schedule, and by that I mean up until this point I've been trying to upload videos every Monday, like weekly video every Monday, get something up on the channel. But after some thinking, and like this has been a long time coming, like this isn't some random decision I've just made today. Like, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm not going to be doing the videos every Monday anymore, and there's a lot of reasons for it. I'll go into them. Basically, when I first started this channel, I didn't mean to do weekly videos. Like, that wasn't my plan. Before I started the channel, I had this idea of starting an art channel, but it was just going to be casual uploads, like just record a drawing every once in a while and get it up on the channel. But I don't know, it just kind of like randomly, I uploaded my first video, and then the week after that I had a second video ready, and I was just like, oh, might as well upload it a week later, wouldn't that be cool? And then after that I just kept like going with it, like for no reason. I was just like, oh, I've already been doing it, so let's keep it going. And then as I kept doing that, I was like, I can't break the chain, I have to keep putting a video up every week. So that kind of got out of control. And for a while it was really fun. Like, I was enjoying it. I was like, oh yay, get to do my drawing of the week and put it up on YouTube. Like, it was fun, but just now it's kind of starting to become hard to keep up with. It's just kind of a strain on me, and there's a lot of reasons for that, because first of all, I do have I don't know what to call it. It's like I'm calling it tendinitis for now. I don't know for sure if that's what it is, but like if you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably heard me mention it once or twice, or more than that, but I have hand pain when I draw, especially in my right hand, but like it's kind of moved to both hands and it's not that great. But I cannot keep up with the weekly schedule because especially lately, my hand has just been hurting me so much, like when I draw and stuff. Like I don't know what's going on lately, but it's just gotten really hard to be able to actually draw something for the video, because it's not like I haven't had time, because I've definitely had time to do drawings. It's just like every time I go to work on something, I'm like, I just feel like I shouldn't be drawing because I feel like I should be resting my hand, and that's just how it's been constantly for like the past week and a half, so, or like the past couple weeks or something like that. But yeah, I can't keep up with it for that reason. And then also, the other factor that really kind of pushed me into this decision is that I have my school, the next semester is starting next week, and I'm taking an art class this semester. Last semester I did not take an art class. I wanted to, but I decided against it because of the hand issues, and I felt like I wouldn't be able to handle an art class. But this semester I've decided to go for it, and that means that I'm going to have a lot of art homework. I'm going to be drawing a lot. I'm going to be drawing in class. I'm going to be drawing at home for homework, and then on top of the art class, I'm also taking an art history class, and this specific class is part 2 of a class that I've already taken, so there's part 1 and part 2, and last semester was when I took part 1. And since it's basically the same class, I already know what to expect. And in the first class, I was just taking notes frantically the entire time for like an hour and a half, just writing constantly. And by the end of it, my wrist would be killing me. Like, it was just really bad. So knowing that I'm going to be taking basically that same class again this semester, and then I'm also going to be taking a class which involves a lot of drawing, it just seems like there's no way that I'm going to be able to handle also putting up weekly videos on the art channel. Like, it's, my wrist would just fall off, honestly. So, that's kind of the main thing that pushed me to make this decision. Like, it's, like I said, it's not just this random, like, I can't take it anymore. It's like, realistically, I need to change something if I'm going to be able to go on with this. So, yeah, I'm not going to be putting up weekly videos anymore, but that does not mean that I'm not going to be uploading videos at all anymore. It's not going to be like a new schedule, like I'm not saying now it's going to be every other week or anything like that. Like, it's just going to be whenever I can, kind of thing. Like, that's kind of what we're dealing with here. So I am still going to be uploading videos, I'm just not going to be putting them up every week. Like, that's the main thing you should take away from this. I'm still uploading, just not weekly Monday videos anymore. And I mean, let's be real, have I really been keeping to the Monday schedule anyway? Like, the past few weeks, it's just been all over the place. Like, I think I uploaded a video on Thursday once, and then like the past few weeks I think have been Tuesday uploads. Like, it's just been falling apart anyway, so I feel like now is a good time as any to just, you know, take that step and be like, this is where things change. So yeah, I think I've said everything that I plan to say. I do have one more video lined up. I do have another video recorded, and that's going to go up next week, hopefully on Monday if I can figure everything out by then. But after that is, that's when I'm going to go off schedule and no more weekly videos. So that's basically all I meant to say, and I'm going to end this here because that's it. So thank you for watching this, and hopefully I said everything clearly. If there's anything that anyone's confused about, you know, just ask anything in the comments and I'll try and clear anything up, but I think I've said everything clearly. So yes, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in another. Bye!